guys, how are you? Welcome to the Grace's Barn, the place of angels, fairies, and unicorns. I love that. I am not doing too much for the public anymore on YouTube, except angel card readings, astrology, numerology. I have my own channel on Patron.com for people who support my work, but this time was something that literally told me you have to do it publicly and make it visible for everybody. I took my journal and it flew out for the second time. And what is it? It's the itinerary for my trip. Last trip I took to Poland, from Newark, New Jersey to Warsaw, Poland. And I had one stop in beautiful Munich, Germany, both ways. And the reason for this is that wasn't so much that it was about that airline or that particular trip. In fact, we were flying with my son in October, September, I think September, the late September, towards to Zakynthos, Greece, and we had 2 stops in beautiful Vienna, Austria, and in Switzerland. And what we experienced is a full plane of people. It's more people who, like me and my son, love to travel by air. But this time, it was such a crunch between the rows of seats that was hardly possible to move. The other issue that is also main, and I was thinking about this for a couple years, especially after watching in Poland a movie about a pilot who just retired and, flying for pleasure, experienced a plane crash. And because the impact of the crash made the seats going even more crunched closer to each other, seeing the big flames coming from the cockpit, he couldn't escape. He couldn't do anything because his legs were trapped between the seats. And when I was flying this time, that's what it came back to me, that movie and that pilot. And I said, this is so dangerous, because what the airlines doing these days to make more money, and yes, the reasoning maybe we want to make it more affordable for you to fly. Yeah, that's beautiful. But when we are talking so crazy that you cannot move, no, that's ridiculous. Because, you know, it's like, okay, let's hope nothing will happen. And let's pretend everything is fine and dandy. But what if it's not? Yes, the rate of the plane crashes are probably almost nothing comparing to what we have when it comes to the cars on the road. But still, it may happen. Why to make it dangerous? Now, not everybody can fly a private plane. Not everybody can fly a first class, although to me it's a joke as well, because once I was in the first class and the person next to me was a man who was snoring so horribly loud, I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway. But I was chosen for that flight as, I don't know, a gift from heaven. for me to experience and to tell you now. Not always is so rosy either after paying thousands of dollars. But still, okay, it's more comfortable. Well, let's give it that. So most of us, like me, flying a sitting in regular seats, eating regular meals, and it's getting more and more dangerous because of how many people they try to fit in on one plane. The other thing that I want to talk about, I think extremely dangerous and actually, I'm sorry, stupid, is the fact that they will tell you, as I quote, on your itinerary, very clearly, the hazardous materials, so anything that is spray, whatever you have in spray, forbidden, fireworks, so that kind of given, and flammable liquids aboard the aircraft is forbidden. If you don't understand these restrictions, further information might be obtained from your airline. Wow, from your airline. But in the meantime, what the airlines are doing, they are selling alcohol. Yes, on a plane. Would you like to buy, to drink? Would you like to buy as a gift? You can buy up to here. I remember years ago I was buying for a gift. Then, cigarettes. Wow, isn't that easy to burn and really quickly? It's like matches, having matches on a plane. If God forbid anything happens. Perfume. Guess what is in it? Alcohol. And that is all okay. You cannot have any, but you can buy it, which means they have it on a plane. And they will deliver to your seat, no problem. I just show them your credit card. And before you get on the plane, even like I was going, let's say, through Munich to Poland. When I stop in Munich, or before I board in Newark, I could buy any alcohol and cigarettes. I could buy in Munich. And now we're talking all these alcohol, cigarettes, perfume on a plane. A disaster waiting to happen. And that's the safety on board. That they want you to remember you should be okay. But they doing the exact opposite. So where is logic in this thinking? Today is a God's Day Sunday, and I was really pushed to make people aware of that. Say something, don't be a sheep. If you feel the same way, let's as a collective change the rules. Love you all. Many wonderful kisses and hugs. And until we meet again.